welcome to From No Crypto to No Crypto. This is Blockchain Wayne bringing you another cryptocurrency podcast. Today's episode is brought to us by Concierge Club, mobile private key wallet and point of sale solution. Concierge Club makes purchasing easy, safe, and the overall process more efficient while costing less. All right, let's take a look at the market update. So it looks like everybody, almost everybody, in the crypto space is playing in the green. Bitcoin holding above a key level of 7,300. Looks like we could potentially be seeing another move up right now. Bitcoin up over 2% in the last 24 hours. The cryptocurrency market is up to 240 billion, which is another spike. Bitcoin still keeping its dominance at 52.86%. All right, so let's jump off at the news. There's a couple of different news articles we're looking at that are basically pointing at a potential bullish move for Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency traders are eyeing a Bitcoin short squeeze of glorious proportions on September 3rd. So what we're looking at, volume has remained high, prices remained above 7,000, and what we're seeing is a huge number of shorts that are constantly being absorbed without any kind of price action drop. Looking at it, so sources note large Bitcoin trades over 100 BTC have increased markedly. Massive Bitcoin short absorption equals super bullish, and shorts are stacking, but price is stable. So we continue to see shorts rise, but the price is staying stable above 7,000 key level, and it's looking like we're holding that. Also, one Bitcoin indicator that has turned positive for the first time in 8 months is the MACD histogram. It's moved above zero, which turned bullish for the first time since January. The histogram, which oscillates above and below the zero line, is one of the most popular technical indicators used to determine the trend reversal and momentum. A bearish to bullish trend change is confirmed when histogram moves above the zero line. On the other hand, a bearish reversal is confirmed when the histogram dips below zero. The bullish turn of the MACD histogram adds credence to BTC's strong defense of the support level of 6,000 in the last 10 weeks. Also, when you look at it, the weekly and monthly candle has seen a huge wick coming off of that candle, which indicates a trend reversal. Next 24 hours, investors need to keep an eye on the pennant pattern seen in the 4-hour chart. A bullish breakout could yield a rally to 7,500, while a downside break would shift risk in favor of a drop to 7,000. Either way, it looks like we could stay above 7,000. Many of these shorts could just be a short to 7,000. Don't really know. But next key level we're looking for is 7,500. All right, next up in the news. So BitFi, creator of a cryptocurrency wallet recently that was claiming their wallet was unhackable, which was being promoted by John McAfee. They have dropped their label of unhackable after putting out a bounty, saying they would offer to pay a bounty for anyone that could hack the wallet. Obviously, that's happened multiple times, which is why they dropped it. So for now, McAfee is only eating his words, nothing else at this point. If you look into history, McAfee, who's famed for many reasons, catches a lot of slack in the cryptocurrency world because he made a bet on Bitcoin that if Bitcoin doesn't hit 1 million by 2020, he would eat a personal body part of his, which you can look up in Google to see what that is. There's also plenty of trackers online to track his bet and track where he is, whether or not he will be eating it or not. All right, so next up, Bitcoin advocate Charlie Shrem has said that new crypto investors should not be spooked by the volatility of the asset class, but should rather select a token near the top end of the market and adopt a long-term investment position. Now, he's saying at least 5 years. He said you're putting your wealth in these things, and they break. Things happen. The values go down 90%, but then the value goes up 100%. He said, if you want to get into crypto, how much money, if you lost right now, would you be okay with? If it's $500, do $500. Just enjoy it. So Shrem also advises investors to buy crypto with the aim of holding for 5 years, which they will be a heightened probability of getting a return. He says bull and bear markets usually occur in 2-year cycles. So that's what we're looking at there. Charlie Shrem is also known for, he was in the Netflix documentary Banking on Bitcoin, which he created one of the first Bitcoin exchanges, not the first, one of the first Bitcoin exchanges in New York City. Also served some time in prison because he was selling Bitcoin to people that were involved in the Silk Road, which was a black market drug ring online. Shrem has always said he didn't know what the Bitcoin was going for, but he is a very well-known advocate for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency adoption. All right, so next up in the news, we're not going to dive too much into it, but some big names in the news today as well, focusing on cryptocurrency. Western Union might start using the cryptocurrency Ripple as it's in talks with Ripple Labs. Google has released Google BigQuery, which is a Google Cloud scaled data warehousing solution that tracks Ethereum data from the blockchain, making things easier to find on the blockchain. So it looks like Google is getting in the game, and Amazon has spent months exploring the possibilities of blockchain, and looks like they may be incorporating blockchain into their e-commerce and distribution. They're more focused on a business-to-business opportunities within the blockchain as opposed to business-to-consumer blockchain use. All right, and also China's ongoing drive to dominate the emerging global blockchain technology sector has been underlined by news that Alibaba alone has filed more than 10% of all blockchain patents worldwide in 2017. So if you look at it, it shows that 56% of all 406 blockchain patents issued around the world in 2017 came from China, with the United States a distant second with 22%. So looking at that, Alibaba has 43 of those patents. All right, the U.S. still leads China in terms of overall number of blockchain patents filed, but China is fast closing the gap, and on an annual level, China is actually in the lead. All right, so let's move along to our crypto education corner. Today, we're going to look at two different cryptocurrencies that have a real-world use case or a real-world working product. Today, we're looking at Monero and Zcash. Now, the reason I chose those two today is because those are both privacy coins. So Monero was released in 2014 as a fork of Bitcoin. Monero has since made a name for itself as the most popular privacy coin on the market. We saw recently in news a bullish outlook on Monero, saying that in the next few years we could see Monero hit $18,000. Huge upside. We'll see if that's really going to happen, but a lot of hype around Monero. Most cryptocurrencies offer little in the form of anonymity. So when you look at it, Bitcoin is not private. Bitcoin is anonymous, but you can still view all the transactions on the blockchain. And once you identify the holder of a particular wallet, a particular Bitcoin address, then it is no longer private. You can see and figure out who that is. So Monero is built for privacy from the ground up, featuring stealth addresses, ring signatures, and complete coin fungibility. All this adds up to a near perfect cloak of anonymity, allowing Monero users to conduct transactions without exposing their identity. Monero's had steady growth over the years, and due to a dedicated team of developers and active community, continues to evolve in new privacy features and improve transaction security. All right, so next up, we're going to look at Zcash. So Zcash is another popular privacy coin that's in the top 20 of cryptocurrencies as well. It uses the tagline "Internet Money" and promises to fully protect the privacy of transactions with zero-knowledge cryptography. Zcash provides anonymity by shielding transactions on the blockchain, preventing anyone from seeing the sender, recipient, or value of each transaction. The technology is so effective that Ethereum team is investigating whether to enable anonymous transactions on their network. The Zcash has grown in leaps and bounds in this past year. The development team published a roadmap through the year 2020, which includes a major features upgrade in October 2018. Why am I bringing this up as well? Pay attention to Monero price. We are a month away from that supposed release. You may see a spike. You may see some hype over the month of September as we lead up to that. Now, as we know, a lot of times the hype doesn't necessarily live up to everything whenever the news breaks. So this could be an example of buy the hype, sell the news, where you may want to get into a short-term position of Zcash, looking to cash out whenever it spikes. Coinbase is also considering listing Zcash, which is a huge boost for any cryptocurrency. Now, that's just a rumor that's floating around online, but it could be possible. All right, so that is it for our cryptocurrency podcast today. All the news we talk about is posted on our Facebook page, From No Crypto to No Crypto, so make sure you go give it a like. Also, when you click follow on the Facebook page, it will give you the option to see first. Select see first. That way you never miss an update from whether it's our podcast or any of our news updates that we share. Usually like to compile all the best top cryptocurrency news into one place on Facebook. That is it for our episode today. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.